The promotion mix, also called as marketing communication mix, is a combination of five tools which are advertising, sales, promotion, personal selling, public relations, direct and digital marketing to attract customer and build customer relationship. Although this mix is the main way to communicate, but the entire marketing mix should be considered for the greatest impact. Marketing communication is invested heavily by big corporations, and because of its profound change, they are both exciting and challenging time being created. The new marketing communication model, with variety of major factor change, it has shifted the age of today marketing communication. First, customers are changing with the modern facility. They don't need to depend on marketer supply information anymore. They can find information on their own. Moving on to the change of marketing strategy, which has shifting away from mass marketing and focus on building more narrowly defined micro market. Then, with the sweeping advance in digital technology, it has caused massive change in every aspect of communication between companies and customers, have given birth to a more targeted, social, and engaging market communication model. In the end, regardless of the communication channel, the key is to integrate all of these media in a way that best engage customer, communicate the brand message, and enhance the customer brand experience. The need for integrated marketing communication. Marketers now have to face a challenging problem to the shift toward a richer mix of media and content approach. The problem is that the confusion of customer in the company image, brand positions, and customer relationship result from the different sources of our marketing campaigns. In order to fix that problem, marketers must balance between different channels. They need to manage the original purpose of what their company tried to demonstrate, which is perfect for the need of integrated marketing communication usage.
And next is developing effective marketing communications. A view of a communication process. Integrated marketing communications involves identifying the target audience and shaping a well-coordinated promotional program to obtain the desired audience response. Too often, marketing communications focus on immediate awareness, image, or preference goals in the target market. The communications process should start with an audit of all the potential touchpoints that target customers may have with the company and its brand. To communicate effectively, marketers need to understand how communications works. Two of these elements are the major parties in a communications: the sender and the receiver. Another two are the major communication tools: the message and the media. Four more are major communication functions: encoding, decoding, response, and feedback. The last element is noise in the system. Steps in developing effective marketing communications. Marketers should must do the following: identify the target audience, determine the communications, designing a message, choose the media through which to send the message, select the message source, and collect feedbacks.
The process of planning and sending communication to target audience has been discussed, and now we will look at the process of determining the total promotion budget and the division among major promotion tools to create the promotion mix. Now, there are four commonly used methods to determine the budget price for advertising. First, we have the affordable method, which is by setting the promotion budget at the level management thinks that the company can afford. start with total revenue, deduct operating expense and capital outlay, and then devote some of the portion of the remaining fund to advertising. We also have the percentage of sale method, which is by setting the promotion budget at a certain percentage of current or forecasted sale, or at a percentage of the unit sale price. We have the competitive priority method, which is by setting the promotion budget to match the competitor's outlay. And finally, we have the objective and task method, which is by developing the promotion budget by one, defining the specific promotion objective, two, determining the task needed to achieve those objectives, and three, estimate the promotion of performing this task, at the cost of performing this task. The sum of this cost is the proposed promotion budget. It is up to the company's financial health to determine the suitable method, as each method has a different pros and cons. And now, shaping the overall promotion mix. Even in the same industry, the promotion mix of companies differ drastically, which leads us to wonder about the factors that influence the choices of promotion tool. Understanding the nature of the promotion tool is a necessity for marketers to shape the overall promotion mix. The promotion tools are advertising. Due to the public nature of advertising, products are often viewed as legitimate by consumer. They can also be very expensive. They can be used to build long-term image of the product or can be used to trigger quick sales. We also have personal selling, which enables business to build relationship with its customer. The buyers usually feel a greater sense to listen and respond. It requires a long-term commitment, and it is considered as the most expensive promotion tool. We have sales promotion, which can attract consumers' attention, enables business to engage with good consumers, strongly incentivize consumer to buy, and dramatize product offering. We have public relations, which have more credibility and realness than advertising. It can reach consumers who avoid salespeople and advertisement by interacting as news and events. And finally, it can dramatize a company or product. And finally, we have direct and digital marketing, which direct marketing is more targeted, is more intermediate and personalized, and is more interactive. These are suitable for highly targeted marketing efforts, creating consumer engagement and building one-to-one consumer relationship. Moving on to the strategies, there are two distinct strategies used by business. We have the push strategies, a promotion strategy that's called for using the sales force and trade promotion to push the product through channels. The producers promote the product to channels member who in turn promote it to the final consumer. We also have the pull strategies, a promotion strategy that calls for spending a lot on consumers advertising and promotion to induce final consumers to buy the product, creating a demand vacuum that pulls the product through the channels. Some industrial goods companies use only push channels. Likewise, some direct marketing companies only use pull channel strategies. However, most companies use some combination of both. After deciding the promotion tools and the suitable strategies, all that is left for the business is to integrate the promotion mix. The company must now take steps to see that each promotion mix element is smoothly integrated, guided by the company's overall communication strategies. The various promotion elements should work together to carry the firm's unique brand message and selling points. In shaping its promotion mix, a company should take notice of the many legal and ethical issues surrounding the marketing communication. We have the advertising and sales promotion, which is by law, the companies must avoid false or deceptive advertising. Sellers must avoid bait and switch advertising that attracts buyer under false pretense. We have the personal selling, which is when the company's salespeople must follow the rules of fair competition. They cannot lie or mislead the customer.
So advertising has been around since very long in the recorded history, with signs and announcement being dug up by archaeologists around the Mediterranean Sea. Early efforts included town criers announcing the sale of goods and even singing commercials. Modern advertising, though, has greatly evolved, with the US advertisers spending an estimate of $190 billion annually and worldwide ad spending at an estimated of $545 billion. Advertising is used not only in business firms but also by not-for-profit organizations, professionals, and social agencies. The US government, for example, spent $70 million on an anti-smoking advertising campaign. Advertising is a useful tool for engaging, informing, and persuading the audiences. Marketing management must make four important decisions when developing an advertising program: setting advertising objectives, setting the advertising budget, developing an advertising strategy, and evaluating advertising effectiveness.
Advertising decision making involves making decisions about objective, budget, messages, and media, and evaluation. So now we'll talk about the first segment of this, which is objective. So an advertising objective is a communication task to be accomplished with a target audience during a specific period of time. Advertising objective can be classified by their primary purpose, so that we have three kinds of it: informative advertising, persuasive advertising, and reminder advertising. The informative advertising is heavily used when introducing new product. For example, the yogurt industry needs to inform the customer about the nutritional benefit of the yogurt. The persuasive advertising, it becomes relevant in competitive stage. The company's objective is to build selective demand for a particular brand. For example, the BMW item to persuade the consumer that its car delivers more driving pleasure than its competitors, Mercedes. Some busway advertising use competitive advertising, which makes explicit comparison to attributes of two or more brands, like what BMW did to Mercedes on Halloween. The tweet features an image of Mercedes wearing BMW costume. The punchline naturally is that BMW is the superhero to the Mercedes, in the same way that every kid in New York City wants to be a Spider-Man. Reminder advertising. It is important for mature products. It helps to maintain customer relationships and keep consumers thinking about a product. Like in this advertisement, we can see that Coca-Cola doesn't introduce its new packaging or text. They just gently reminding that this product exists and provide with a new outlook with a catchy slogan, "Text the feeling." The advertising strategy consists of two major elements, which are creating advertising messages and content and selecting advertising media. About the first one, creating the advertising message and brand content. The first step in creating effective advertising content is to plan the message strategy, the general message that will be communicated to the consumer. Next, the advertiser must turn the big idea into the actual ad execution that will capture the target market's attention and interest in the message execution. And it can be presented in the various execution styles such as lifestyle, fantasy, and many of it. The third one, the consumer-generated content. If it's done well, user-generated content can be incorporate the voice of the customer into the brand messages and generate greater customer engagement. Come to the second major element, selecting advertising media. So the major steps in advertising media selection are: step 1, determining reach, frequency, impact, and engagement. Step 2, choosing among major media types. So as summarized in a table, each medium has its advantages and limitations. Media planners want to choose the mix of media that will effectively and efficiently present the message to the customer. They must consider each medium's impact, message effectiveness, and cost. Step 3, selecting specific media vehicles. And the final step is deciding on media timing.
The next part, I'd like to cover medicines and wine. This is a term that has come to represent the mergings of advertising and entertainment in an effort to break through the clutter and create a new avenue for reaching customer with more engaging messages. So here we got two forms of medicines and wine, advertisement and brand entertainment, and I'll be focusing on the second one. So the brand entertainment involves making brand an inseparable part of some other form of entertainment. The most common form of brand entertainment is product placement. So here is some example. The CoverGirl makeup use brand entertainment to advertise during American Next Top Model as the session near the end. One of the eliminations competitions usually involve the creating commercial for the latest cover girl product. Viewer then willingly sit through the contestant commercial. After commercial ended, the lady or led to the cover girl photo shoot. At the end of the circle, the photo are used to promote the winner. Essentially, the entire American Next Top Model episode is the cover girl promotions. Even when the show break for a commercial, is it likely to another cover girl ad will be played. The product become integrated within the show. Viewers have no choice but to view the advertisement if they want to see the episode.
So, then we have the public relations. Public relations, or PR, is a promotions tool used to engage and build good relations with companies' various publics, including consumers, investors, media, and communities. PR functions can include press relations, products and brand publicity, public affairs, lobbying, investor relations, and development. Companies use PR to promote products, people, places, ideas, activities, organizations, and even nations. CVS Health used a comprehensive CVS Quits for Good public relations campaign to announce its decisions to stop selling cigarettes and tobacco products in its stores, sacrificing $2 billion in tobacco-related revenues. The campaign included full pages ad in major newspaper, multimedia news releases, a microsite, social media announcement, and a nationwide campaign to help smokers quit. The campaign generated 2,557 broadcast mentions and more than 218 million total media impressions. It also received substantial media coverage and positive response, including an increase in stock price and consumer behavior. The campaign was named PR Week Campaign of the Year and set a new standard in PR. So the role and impact of PR. So while advertising can be costly, interesting brand stories, events, videos, or other content in public relation can be picked up by different media or shared virally by consumers, giving it the same or even greater impact than advertising that costs millions of dollars. Burger King recent PR moves are given as examples, such as featuring their mascot in Floyd Mayweather entourage during the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight at the Belmont Stakes, and issuing an invitation to McDonald's to develop a joint burger for Peace Day. These moves generated significant buzz on social media and positive PR for Burger King at a modest cost compared to the advertising itself. However, public relations is sometimes seen as marketing stepchild because of its sometimes limited and scattered use. The PR department is often located at the corporate headquarters or handled by a third-party agency. Its staff is also busy dealing with various publics that PR programs to support product marketing objectives that can also be ignored. Moreover, marketing managers and PR practitioners do not always speak the same language. Nonetheless, the lines between advertising, PR, and other content are becoming more and more blurred by day, especially in the digital age. Brand websites, blogs, brand videos, social media activities are all marketing content. As the use of earned and shared digital content grows rapidly, PR is playing a bigger role in the marketing content management. PR should work hand in hand with advertising within an integrated marketing communication program to help build the customer engagement and their relationship. Finally, we have the major public relations tools. So public relation PR professionals use various tools such as news, special events, written materials, audiovisual materials, corporate identity materials, and public service activities to create favorable news about the company and its products or people. The web and social media channels such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter are also crucial PR channels. To effectively use PR, though, management should set PR objectives, choose PR messages and vehicles, implement the PR plan, and evaluate the results. The firm's PR should be blended smoothly within the other promotions activity with the company's overall integrated marketing communications effort.